Well, folks, thanks so much for tuning in today. I've got a good one for you. I'm excited because we're multicasting right now on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and even on YouTube. If you're here with me live, go ahead and put in a comment. Hey, Earl, #live. Or whatever. If you happen to be watching this on the replay, just put in #replay. We still love you. We love you. We love you. Look, I know you're tuned in right now because you definitely want to know how to get more clients in just 10 minutes a day. I should have said in 10 minutes a week, but we can go with 10 minutes a day. But we're going to talk about that and get into it. So let's talk about it. All right. If you are not subscribed, make sure that you do subscribe to this channel. We're going to be already have been bringing you a ton of great information. You guys know, look, even as you saw in the intro, if you want to grow your client base, that means you've got to grow your audience. In some way, shape, or form, you have got to grow your audience. And the best way to do that is by creating videos or even going live. And even if you take 10 minutes a week to create some content, and let me just tell you, all you need is a microphone, a camera, and a solution to a problem. You've got two of those things right here on your smartphone, which is a microphone and a camera. All you need now is a solution to a problem. You don't have to get all fancy smancy like you see me getting fancy with things. You really do not have to get this fancy with, lower thirds, all that stuff, bring in on the screen. Content is king. And so whatever business it is that you're in, if you took 10 minutes one time a week to create a video for your audience that actually addresses a problem that your audience has, you're really going to be able to do some phenomenal things, because now you're going to be seen as a trusted advisor. You're going to be seen as an expert. You're going to be seen as a go-to person. Let's break this down. Let's really break this down into something here, because what you're going to want to do, and this is real simple, you know the industry that you're in, right? You know the industry that you're in. You also know the problems that that industry has, because you created a business that is literally out here to help solve the problems of the business owners that they have. That's why you're in business. Your business solves a problem. What is that problem or problems? Because it's multiple problems that your business solves. Grab yourself a piece of paper, grab yourself a pen, and just start writing out the problems that you're able to solve for businesses. That's video content big time. You can probably come up with dozens of different topics as far as problems and the solutions to those problems. What are your problems? What are the problems that your audience has? Let's just say you do something that helps people get more sales. Okay, what are the problems around the industry that you're in for your clients to get more sales? Is it something like creating videos? Is it something like lead generation? How to get better leads, how to get more leads, how to get qualified leads? That's 3 topics. How to get more leads, that's a topic. How to get qualified leads, that's a topic. Start writing those topics down for the problems that you legitimately have solutions for. Your product has those solutions. The whole reason why I do these live streams and come on and talk to you, one, to answer your questions. And by the way, you can pop your questions and comments right now. Just do me a favor, put a Q and a colon, a capital Q and a colon with any question that you have. Just type capital Q, colon, then type your question out. And then I'll see that come up in chat or in the comments, and I'll be able to address those and answer those as we go along. But the reason that I do this is because what I've found, this is so vital to every organization to think of yourself, to every business owner, to every entrepreneur that's out there, to think of yourself as a media company first. See, the person that puts out the most and the best content, I should say, qualify that and say the best content, is going to be the person that acquires most of the clients. For taking 10 minutes a week to create one video, just one, start addressing the problems, you're going to see a shift in your business. Because if you're not producing content and you're not producing videos, that means you're not creating an audience. And this is the whole thing. You know how they used to say, especially if you've been around the block for a while, when it comes down to email is where the money is. Your money is in your list, right? Well, let me just tell you, that holds true. But for video, your money is in your audience. For your business, the money is in your audience. That means you have to build it. And how do you build that audience? You build that audience by creating content. Now, you can take more than 10 minutes a week if you want. Obviously, I take more than 10 minutes a week to produce content, but you might need to start off slow. This may be something you've never done before or never thought of before. I don't care what your business is. You could be an event planner. You could be an author. You could be a voiceover artist. You could be a life insurance agent. You could be someone that has a product to sell. Everything that is sold, hear me when I say this, everything that is sold is because someone has a problem to solve. I don't care if it is a television. You're solving that TV is solving a problem. I don't care. I mean, I just got this in. I haven't even opened it yet. It's this little thing I got in on Amazon, basically to hold my phone, and this thing will follow me. It'll just turn and follow wherever I go. That solves it's a product that solves a problem. When I look at some little pieces of my gear, this is how I do like Instagram Live. Sometimes I put my phone there. This is a microphone. This is a tripod that extends out. It's also a selfie stick that I can extend out way beyond where you see it right now. This little holder for my phone. These are products that solve a problem. So anyone that is in business like yourself is in business because there is something that solves a problem. The microphone that I use, I chose it because it solves a problem. The camera that I use, I chose it because it solves a problem. The interfaces, what I use to live stream with, it solves a problem. When you start thinking of the problems that you can solve and how, and you start talking about those solutions to the problems that you offer, is where people start seeing you as a trusted advisor. I don't care what your business in. If you put in comments for me, what business are you in? Just put in the comments. I want to see what business are you in. That's all I want to see. And as I see those, I can start talking about this in a very effective way, because if I know what you do, then we can start talking about the problems that you actually have the ability to solve. So go ahead, type in, all of you that are live right now, just go ahead and type in, what is your business? What industry are you in? What product do you sell, or products that you sell? What is it that you actually want to learn and do so that you can actually start building that audience in just 10 minutes a week? And the thing about building an audience, especially when you're on a platform like YouTube, I mean, right now I'm multicasting on Twitter, on YouTube, on Facebook, and on LinkedIn. But let me just tell you why you need to have a YouTube channel. Out of all the social media networks that are out there, YouTube is intent-based. It is intent-based. And what I mean by that is that people go to YouTube looking to solve a problem. How many times have you gone over to YouTube and just typed in how to ... How many times have you done that? How something, and you want to see how something works. This comes down to whether you have an appliance to build, you got it in from IKEA or whatever, the instructions aren't making sense. So you want to see if there's someone that's built this thing already and is given instructions. You want to learn how to do sales. You type in certain things on YouTube. YouTube is intent-based because you're not looking for the customer. The customer is literally looking for you. And how-to content is how I build this particular YouTube channel to approaching 14,000 subscribers. And it happened really fast. It took a couple of years, but to me, it happened fast because I do and produce a lot of content. All right, so we've got thanks so much for Famicom for being over here. He's on YouTube, yeah, Famicom Mike. He's a voiceover artist and working as a data analyst full time. Then we have Oscar. He does English training for native speakers, for non-native speakers. So now let's deal with Oscar here for a minute. Now let's go in order. Mike, okay, you're a voiceover artist. Obviously, you want to get more voiceover work, right? And let me just see if I can share that. Nope, we're not doing that right now. Maybe this one, we'll just go back up to here. All right, so a voiceover artist, you need to create content that shows your process. You need to create content that shows your gear and talks about the gear that you have and why you selected that gear for the particular voiceover that you do. You know, if you do, you know, you want to have a niche in voiceover. Many voiceover artists don't. That's a whole nother conversation. But you want to literally show your process. What I would do, or what I have done as a voiceover artist, is recorded my entire process. I have literally, from beginning to end, okay, I'm about to do this voiceover for X, Y, and Z. I want to show you how I'm doing this and how I put all of this together, how I do my EQ, how I do my plugins, you know, all that stuff. You want to show the process from beginning to end. Let people see you as a professional. Let them see you as that professional that you are. That's one type of content that you can create for your audience that you're trying to get voiceover work from. Now, when you look at Oscar, English training, so much that you can do here. You can do little trainings on some simple phrases, showing people in whatever language they speak. Let's just say Spanish, right? So how to say, yeah, this is how you turn your computer on, or, you know, just simple sayings. Come up with like something that'll take you less than 10 minutes to create. Give that away. Give it away. You don't try and sell it or anything like that. There's nothing that I'm talking about that you're trying to sell something. You're educating people on how you have the solution to a problem they have. Obviously, they're going to need to learn more than just those simple phrases that you're talking about. But now what they actually know is that you have the ability to do it. You're not just saying you can do it. You're showing that you can do it. This is vital. You're not just saying you can do it. You're literally showing that you can do it. I'm hoping this is making sense for everyone. And so if you do have an industry that you're in, go ahead and type that industry that you're in, and we can have a conversation around how you create that content. Because again, the whole premise of this whole thing is all you need is a camera, a microphone, and a solution to a problem to build your audience. And in that audience is where your clients are going to come from. Within that audience is where you're going to build your client base. The camera and the microphone, you have one on your smartphone. You have both a camera and you have a microphone on your smartphone. You've got two of the pieces of the puzzle, from a microphone, a camera, and a solution to a problem. The three things that you need. That's it. That's it. Now it's just a matter of getting in front of that camera and on that microphone and sharing that information that you have to show people why you are the person they need to listen to. And let's just be real. You will build that audience. That audience will see you as an expert. It's something about getting in front of a camera. It's something about getting in front of a camera and doing a video that the viewers of your video automatically start seeing you as an expert because you had the audacity to create a simple video to help them with a simple problem. And your videos have to be very good content in regards to, this is a problem. This is how I can help you solve that problem. Not even saying I can help you solve that problem. It's like, here's the problem. Here's the solution. Then obviously you'll have a back-end product or a back-end course, a back-end training, a back-end program that you can always offer to them at the end of the training. It is always there. So many people are confused around how to use the simple tools that we all have. We have so much power in these smartphones. It is unreal and unbelievable at times that we can literally do the things that we have the ability to do. talk to my good friend Cyrus every day. We were talking about the different things that are going on with Instagram right now. Totally crazy. A lot of the updates and changes for content creators on Instagram. And some of you, besides on YouTube, which I suggest everyone get on, you got to get on Instagram in this day and time. You've got to get on Instagram. The conversion of things that happen because you produce content on Instagram is literally just blowing up at this point. What I would like for you to do, I know we have Famicom Mike, he's on YouTube. We have Oscar Federico Jr., he's on Facebook. Could you type in, if you haven't already, what platform are you watching me on right now? I'd like to know that, because we are multicasting right now on Facebook, 2 channels on Facebook. We're multicasting on YouTube, on Twitter, and on LinkedIn right now. So if you could type in where you're watching from, would definitely appreciate that. Now, what I also want to give you the ability to do, I want you to make sure that you do go over to, and let me just share my screen here. And hopefully I'm going to share the right thing. Yes, I am. I want you to go over to my website. It's very simple. It's earlhallstudio.com. It's earlhallstudio.com. What I have there right now, we just released a free content creation course. This is absolutely free. So you can go over to earlhallstudio.com and you can click right here where it says store. And you can go over to the store and you'll see we've got our featured course, free content creation course. This course is focused on how to create video content to get more clients. Content creation is the most powerful, is the most impactful way to talk to your potential clients. You have the ability to showcase your knowledge and expertise. Creating content builds an audience, and within that is where your clients will come from. I want everyone to go over to earlhallstudio.com, and I want you to click on store right here beside my logo. Just click on store, scroll down, and this is a free course. It costs you $0 to get this course. It costs you $0 to get this course. So I want you to go ahead and grab it. I want you to consume it, and I want you to do it. I want you to do it. If you have never created content before, simply going over to earlhallstudio.com, clicking on the link that says store right there, and you're going to scroll down, and you're going to be able to get this course for absolutely free. There's a ton of information within this course that is going to give you a jump start on exactly what it is that you need to do. Now, the other thing that I would love is if you go over to my YouTube channel. If you go over there, it is simply youtube.com/earlhallstudio. That's it. youtube.com/earlhallstudio. And I want you to go ahead and I want you to subscribe to the channel. I want you to subscribe to the channel. Michael Gambrell is saying he's watching on YouTube. Oscar is on Facebook with a heart. Famicom Mike watching on YouTube and at work and still listening. You know, and here's the thing, and this is why content is king. And thank you so much, Famicom Mike, for saying that. The reason why content is king, so many of us will put on a YouTube video to learn something, but we're doing something else. We're not even watching it, but we're still consuming it. This is why you have to be able to create the content in a way that people will not only want to watch, but they'll want to listen to. And when you get into creating content, you're going to start understanding that it is audio that is the most important component above video. Even though you see I'm using a crystal clear camera right now from Sony. It's a Sony ZV-E10. And actually all of my stuff, all of the gear that I use, you can actually find it right below this video or above this video in the description of this video. You can see every piece of gear that I use. You can see the different platforms that I use to create the content that I create, to go live, or to even create my videos. Vitally important that when you start getting into content creation, you will always be able to use your phone. But there's some of us that may want to up our game. But this right here, I'm telling you, if you have one of these, a smartphone, You literally have everything that you need in order to create content. So 2 things I want you to do. I want you to go over to youtube.com/Earl Hall Studio if you're not there already. youtube.com/Earl Hall Studio. I want you to subscribe to that YouTube channel. I want you to tick the bell so that you get notified every time that I go live. And then also, I want to make sure that you go over to the website, and we'll just share that again. Go over to the website. Let me just move this over a tad bit. And just go to earlhallstudio.com. And when you're at earlhallstudio.com, all you have to do is click the link that says store. And I want you to download my free course on content creation. Who's going to get the free course? Put in chat. Yes, no. I want you to give me a yes if you're going to go ahead and grab that free course. I want to see it in chat. See, you want to get movement here, right? You want to get people doing some things. And so I've given you 2 different instructions. You're seeing the comments come up right there. So we're going to see who's going to get the course. Yes, I want to see who's going to get the course for this. It's a free course. It doesn't cost you a dime. I want you to start getting the tools and the information that you need in order to start creating some great content. I want you to start creating some amazing content. And so this is why I've developed the free course. So I guess we're right there. So yeah, that's cool. All right. So if you're going to go ahead and get that free course, let me know. Mike is saying yes, he's going to get the free course. So appreciate you for that. And Oscar is saying yes, he's going to get the free course. You know, and a lot of this, I'm going to be creating more courses, right? Because you see how I'm doing some of this on the fly. You see that I've got the comments up on screen. You see I've got my logo on screen. You see I'm on camera. You see I've got the subscribe on camera. I've got the ticker at the bottom giving you more information. There's a lot of way to do videos, to do live streams, to do trainings, and I want to make sure that you have all the tools. So I'll be creating courses on all of this, but I want all of you to go ahead and grab that free course at earlhallstudio.com. Go ahead and click on store, and then you'll be able to get it. Look, I have thoroughly enjoyed my time with you here. There's going to be probably another video popping up, especially if you're watching the replay. You can watch the next video in line that I have. You can leave me your comments even after the show is over so that I can see those. You've got questions, I can answer those questions as well. And I'm going to be here for you coming up on Wednesday again. So be watching for that. So 2 things, make sure that you go to youtube.com/Earl Hall Studio, subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure that you go to earlhallstudio.com, earlhallstudio.com, grab the free course from the store. You guys have an awesome and amazing day. I'll see you on the next broadcast. You take care.